Lepidopteran caterpillars exhibit looping locomotion. Here you see in this video, this is the caterpillar and it is exhibiting looping locomotion. Lepidopteran caterpillars exhibit looping locomotion in which arching movements are equivalent to the contraction of longitudinal muscles. Here you see in this diagram, the caterpillar arches. The caterpillar uses arching movement to move forward. So in this way, this caterpillar move. The next type is locomotion in polychaete worms. Polychaete worms move by the alternate movement of multiple limbs, which are named as parapodia. This is the photo of a Nereis, and this Nereis has multiple limbs which are named as parapodia. Here you see this is the dorsal surface of parapodia of Nereis, and it is the ventral surface of parapodia of Nereis. Nereis movement will be cleared from this by watching this video. Here you see this is a Nereis which is moving. When this Nereis move in the forward direction, the tips of parapodia move in the backward direction. So the tips of parapodia they move backward relative to the body. However, since the tips attach to the ground, the body of the worm move in the forward direction. This is also visible, or it is cleared in this diagram. Here you see that this is the direction of the movement of Nereis, and here you see this is the direction of the parapodia. So when a polychaete or the Nereis, it crawls, the tips of the multiple limbs parapodia, they move backward relative to the body. Since the tips of parapodia touch the ground, this moves the body forward. In addition, a coordinated wave of activity in the parapodia passes forward from the tail to the head, with the left and right parapodia being exactly 1/2 wavelength out of phase. This ensures that each parapodium executes its power stroke without interfering with the parapodium immediately posterior. So in this way, this Nereis move. The next type is locomotion by water vascular system. The water vascular system of echinoderms provides a unique means of locomotion. For example, sea stars typically have 5 arms with a water vascular canal in each. Along each canal are ampullae and tube feet. For example, here you see that this is the ring canal, and here this is the ring canal, and each arm has the water vascular canal. And along with this canal, the ampullae and tube feet are present. This diagram indicates the structure of this ampullae, and this is the tube feet. This a starfish moves with the help of a tube feet. Contraction of muscles comprising the ampullae drives water into the tube feet, whereas contraction of the tube feet moves water into the ampullae. Thus, the tube feet extend by hydraulic pressure and can perform simple step-like motions. Here, this is the video of a this is the video which indicates the locomotion of a sunflower starfish. This sunflower starfish moves with the help of a tube feet. Here you see that this starfish actually has the water vascular system which help in movement. Contraction of muscles which comprise the ampulla, they drives water into the tube feet, whereas contraction of the tube feet moves water into the ampulla. Thus the tube feet extend by hydraulic pressure and can perform simple step-like motions. Here you see this is the close-up of tube feet of the this starfish. So in this way, this starfish move. Summary of today's lecture. So in this lecture, we have studied about the locomotion of soft-bodied invertebrates. Soft-bodied invertebrates exhibit different types of locomotion. For example, the first one is the pedal locomotion. Invertebrates move by means of waves of activity in the muscular system that are applied to the substrate. For example, in planaria or snail. The next type is alternative waves of contraction of muscle. Alternating waves of contraction of circular and longitudinal muscles generate peristaltic waves and the animal moves. for example in earthworm. The other type is the looping movement. In looping movement, animal moves by forming loops of body. For example, in leeches have suckers. So these suckers, with the help of these suckers, the leeches move. Looping movement is also present in caterpillars. Here the muscle contraction causes the arching movement of the animal. Locomotion in polychaete worms. Animal move by alternate movements of multiple limbs, which are named as parapodia, for example in Nereis. Locomotion by water vascular system. The water vascular system provides a unique means of locomotion. The tube feet extend the hydraulic pressure and can perform simple step-like motions, for example in starfish. So this was all about today's lecture. I hope you well understood the topic. Thanks and Allah Hafiz.